Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we are going to take a closer look at Koala and we're gonna match her with some cards that people might not expect to match with her. We're gonna be looking at the starter deck 14 cards that basically never has seen play, but now with Koala increasing cost of her characters, making the condition of some of these cards way easier to reach. These cards might be relevant. So we're going to look into a deck list, we're going to drop some games with her, and we're going to see just how well it goes. So this right here is a deck list that I have cooked up. We have, Karasu and Morley, the only cards, unfortunately, that are on the sim at the moment. And then we have like a bunch of standard good cards like Kusan here, and this 8-cost Sabo. We have 5-cost Sabo, 10-cost Ace, Beji, and Shirahoshi that are just like great cards, right? And then Karasu, just to fit a little bit with the Rev Army theme, and it is a trigger blocker, so that is something to keep in mind as well. We have Tempest Kick here, just a great cost reduction, works well with our Sabo. As well as some of our other cards. And then we have You're the One Should Disappear. I mean, this is just the best 0 cost in the game. And then we have starter deck 14, right? We have Usopp here, which is Donix 1. When attacking, if you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Which having an 8 cost is super easy now with Karasu and Morley here. So like you can drop this on 4. Like theoretically, right? If you go first, you drop this on 3. And then the next turn, your opponent going to 4. They play a 4 cost. It goes back to you. You're at 5, so you play this for 4. You now have an 8 cost. You throw a Dawn on here. Boom, you can remove their shit on curve. And I mean, this just works great with things like Tempest Kick as well, right? That you can combo in as well. We have this Jinbei, which is literally the exact same ability as this Usopp, but it's on a 5 cost 6k body. So, I have a couple of these, but these are counterless, so I didn't want to run too many of these. Also, the card is so fucking ugly. I'm sorry to whoever made this card. I just don't like it. It's so dumb. And then we have, starter deck 14 Nami here, which is literally just a 3-cost blocker. But if I have a character with a cost of 8 or more, I can draw a card when I play it. Which, again, we can reach that condition fairly easily, right? And then we have this card here, 1 cost. Draw a card and then give +3 cost to something. So like I can give this to like Jinbei, right, to instantly proc his own effect, while still drawing a card. Right? It's a 1 Dawn draw a card. Like it's the same as Tempest Kick. They're just really good, right? So we're gonna jump into some games and we're gonna see just how well this deck does. Alright, so we're up against a Sanji here. Interesting deck. I think we're going to go second. I still think we'd like to go second. We're going to mulligan this hand as well. It wouldn't have been that bad because we could have literally just popped both of these to draw a card. But I still think this is fine. We're going to drop the Shirahoshi here. Pass. Not the greatest hand. I mean, we are missing our things that, increase their own cost. We'll take this first 5. There is. Talking about the devil. We will swing. Do we want to just cycle one of these out? Maybe we do. We'll go 5. We'll go 5, and then we will drop down this Usopp, and I think we'll use the Tempest Kick here. He's going to 5. You know what? Let's use this. Put it on here, so that now this is harder to remove. And we did get to draw a card, And he took the 5 anyway, so it was definitely the right call. I don't think this is gonna, like, we'll ever need one more of these. They're kind of just bricky in hand. But now, like, this is gonna be hard for him to remove. And whatever he establishes, we can, we can't quite pop it yet because we need 10 cards in trash for this to have things. But if he plays a 4 cost, we can pop that. Because next turn we're gonna probably go Karasu and Donix 1 here. If he plays something that I can pop. If he doesn't play anything that I can pop, we'll probably just establish the Sabo blocker here, while making all of our shit, un-KOable. But yeah, he plays this Zoro here, which is great, right? But oh wait, it's not great. Why the fuck do you play this? Oh, because he can ramp it back with this. Oh, that's interesting. He's going to go 7. I think we're just going to take this hit too. And we're not going to use that trigger. But now we have a 2k in hand, which is pretty good. We were looking for 2Ks. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop this straight away. Like he's gotten some value out of it, but not as much. Is this a funky way that you can like play this, like which is Dawn -1? Wait, no, this makes no sense because you'd still because he ramps it back. I think this card makes no sense, but let people cook, I guess. We'll just play this down, which means we have an 8 cost, which means that now we can swing here, pop this. This is a nice little curve thing you can do here. The next turn we can just drop this. That way we can establish like we have an 8 cost and another 8 cost, which means we can trigger this ability, which means we get to draw a card while establishing this and popping whatever he plays. Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on him right now. He takes that hit. Gonna swing 5 again. And we do have the Shirahoshi blocker, so if he goes hard into this, we can still defend it, you know. And he's gonna counter that one. Let's see. We have counter in hand too, yeah. He's gonna do this. And I guess he's gonna play an event. I don't know what they have to play even, because I don't know what they have on the sim yet. But I guess this is the OP-11 3-cost thing that bounces a 4-cost or less. Activates gear 2. Interesting. Okay, so you saved 1 Dawn. Okay, sure. Now this has rush. We'll counter this with the Karasu. We'll probably counter this one as well, actually, with the Sabo. But this is funny, right? Because we can still, again, just pop this straight up. But I mean, I think we'd rather establish this Sabo here. Yeah, so we will go 6k face, make him discard a card. And then, like, if he wants to counter, that's another card. Yeah, he trashes this rush guy. Makes sense. And then he counters 2k. We'll drop this thing. And we'll trash the... We're only at 3, so we'll trash the Tempest Kick. Probably never going to come up. We'll pop this Seth. And we will swing with Koala here to draw a card. And that's another 2k. Perfect. And we still have the Usopp out as well. So, like, whatever he plays, we can still on-curve, like, remove that shit. And I guess it's not on-curve, but, like, I don't know what he plays that's, like, big, right? And next turn, we have this Ace as well. So we can start healing while rushing, while being super aggressive. But I think he's just dead next turn. But that is 1 blocker at least. Good for him. I'm just going to pop that with Usopp, though. But play. Gonna go 9k into this. We're just going to block that. Could have countered, but... might as well block, keep some resources in hand. And he's gonna pass there. We are going to, yeah, we're gonna swing. I'm actually gonna swing 7 here. Yeah, 7 here. Off the Robin, he gets to do a surge. That's fine, because I kind of want him to have cards in hand. I did the math here right, that if he counters this 7k, he'll still be at 5 cards, which means Karasu can still trash a card from their hand, which is really good. He's gonna Gum Giant, that's fine. I mean, that means that we'll definitely hit with Karasu here. I think we're gonna just go 7 with Karasu. Gonna have to discard a card, and then maybe it's another Giant or a Gear 2. Yeah, he discards this Searcher, makes sense. And he does counter, but no Giant. And I think we're gonna swing with 7 with Leader here. Depending on what we draw here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see, but it's fine. He counters that as well. I'm thinking if I literally just use all these to draw, or if I establish them morally. I think I established them morally here. I think that's fine. I won't need more counter than this in hand. And now he's down to 0, and he has almost no cards in hand. Like, this Usopp put in work this game. God damn. He KO'd the Zoro, and then he KO'd the Robin blocker. And, like, he could have KO'd that Seth as well, but I just had the fucking Sabo on curve. That's not good for us. Let's see. We need 4 cards in our trash for this to be relevant. Let's see. Wait, can I make that possible? Yes, I definitely can. Wait. Yeah, let's do like this. I know this looks weird, but I mean, we just have lethal. I think we have lethal anyways, but now I get to show off Usopp again. He concedes. What I would have done is I would have just used both of these, drawn a couple cards, and then I would have been at 10 when I used these. Reduce here, Donix one here, boop, and then I pop this. So that would have been pretty sweet. But yeah, I just have lethal anyways. I mean, he had nothing. GG's. All right, so we're up against a Blackbeard. Not sure what they're doing on the unlimited format, but it'll be interesting to see. Do I keep this hand? We're going first. Sure, I'll keep it. And we'll use this straight away to just draw. Fill our trash up a little bit. Get to that Tempest. Gonna play Lafitte, that's fine. Search for a Van Auger. We'll hit him for 5 into this Lafitte, and then we'll just establish the Usopp. Pass. Then no matter what card he plays here, I'll be able to pop it with my Usopp next turn. Because I'll just play Morally, and then I have an 8 cost, and I can attach my Dawn over here and swing and get value. Too early for this trigger? Always too early for this trigger. Sucks. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to play a 4 cost. He's going to do a bunch of searches instead. Finds 2 Burgess. And another Lafitte. Holy search, bro. Okay, well, we can still pop that at least for free. So that's what we're going to do. Sure, you can negate my own plays all you want. I don't give a shit about that. We'll go 5k face. We'll pop the Lafitte. And we'll go 5k face again. What did he trigger? Triggered Shigan and he went for my Morally. What an idiot. What an idiot, huh? He thought this was a fucking fireless? What an idiot. That's why he should read the cards. Rookie mistake. I think we have him cooked now. I'm gonna defend this as well, just because I can still keep like KOing anything basically. This is gonna be Burgess. Devon maybe? It's Burgess. Burgess, of course, can't be KO'd, so a little bit sad. Gonna Black Homie again, which still doesn't quite make sense. I think we're 7 here. It's really bad, and we can't actually get the on play from this. Well, I can pop this at least, right? Do I just do that? Like play a Karasu down and then swing like, what is it? 6, 6, 6, 6. Get a bunch of 2Ks out of his hand. Do that. We'll pop the Caribou. Free value for us. We'll go 6 again. I wish I had a Karasu this turn. It would have been so sweet. Go 6 again. Doesn't seem like he has 2Ks, which is really good. Because he's down to 2 life now. Yeah, he had to double 1k out of that. That's really good. Play down the Karasu and pass. We'll see what he does here. He's at 8. Hopefully he doesn't negate on plays for 1 more turn. This is another Burgess. It's Devon. That's really good. Hopefully he doesn't negate on plays now, because then we can Sabo pop this. If he negates though, I don't know what to do next turn. He's gonna go 8 into this. So it's 8 and 9. Ay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let it go. Good. Yeah, we'd have to throw everything. I think we're gonna let that go. Unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have swung with this, honestly. Gonna go board again. I think we let that go too. There's really not much I can do about that. I think I'd rather keep the Karasu up at this point. But he doesn't negate on plays. Let's go. Alright, so we are gonna play the Sabo down. We're gonna trash probably the Nami. Popping this. Unfortunately, we can't pop anything else. And then we're just gonna go 6k face again, because he still doesn't have any like 2Ks, it seems. Yeah, he has to double 1k again. And we'll pass there. And next turn, it's a shame that we went to 9. We're on a wrong curve here, which is really sad. But we're going to take one of his life here because he plays the teach, which is really good. Also, shouldn't he have been taking life of the Kusan effect as well? I don't know if that's a bug, but we'll throw down the Farasu blocker here to counter. We'll take this hit. Another Usopp. Okay. Shirahoshi is really good too. He did Black Homie, so we're not going to get any on-plays. So I think the best thing to do here is to just... Wait, do I have lethal? Oh no, this can't attack. We could go Shirahoshi and Karasu. That way we apply a bunch of pressure for next turn. Let's see, so that's 7. So if we... Oh, but he's gonna just... He's just gonna block this attack. What if I go 6? Draw a card. Ooh, another Shirahoshi. That's really good. He blocks, yeah. So what we can do now is that we can go Karasu swing. But I think I'm better off just playing both of these. Because next turn, if he plays another 10 cost, which is like his only outright, we can from then just... you know, he'll have to take it on life, and then we should be fine anyways. They have enough swings. Like, I'd rather have this up as a swinger next turn. We're going to double Shirahoshi here. Just because we can. Could have been Usopp as well, but I think we're better off getting the blockers out. Gonna go 10k. I'll take it. 1 life too early for this, which is a little sad. See what he thinks here. Maybe he has to rush. Yeah, he's gonna do that, but that means we're gonna take 1 life off of him. He's gonna stun this again. Yeah, it's funny that this is an activate main, so he can't even, like, he nullifies my ability, right? If this was an on play, he probably could have gotten by it, but since it's not, he can't. We'll counter the 5k. Now he has 2 blockers, but we should have enough swings. What happened? Did he... Oh, he black holed me. That's fine. I think we're just gonna go pretty hard here. He has 2 cards. What can we go? We can go 8, 8, 9. Okay, let's do that then. Go 8. He blocks. Okay, we'll go 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9 then. That makes me think that he doesn't have it. The fact that he blocked the first one. Oh, he does have it. Okay. Wow. Good for you, dude. Good for you. So swinging with this makes no sense now. Which means we'll probably just play this out just to be on the safe side. And we'll pass from there. And then, like, he basically has to push for lethal now, but he only has 1 card. I have 3 blockers and a life. And I do also have a good amount of counter in hand. We're going to take this first hit, just so we see... Okay, that's not good. We needed more counter than that, I think. We'll block. Oh, we're good. We have enough blockers. He needed to draw into something that got rid of blockers to have a shot. I told you it was good to play this Karas out, man. What a play. Yeah, that's GG's, man. Beat the shit out of that Blackbeard. Alright, we're up against a Perona. Interesting. I guess they have some new support. Like, they have the new Perona Searcher and stuff. So this will be interesting. I think we mulligan this hand. This is better. Good thing about this matchup, right, is that he can't just rest all of our, like, forecasts, because our forecasts aren't, like, forecasts. They're fake forecasts. He's gonna go brand new. No cards to draw. This is Uber Mill fucking Perona, dude? We're gonna go 6 here. He's gonna just get to KO this Shirahoshi, so I probably shouldn't play it. Actually, he just rests it and swing into it. I'll still do it though. I'm sure it's fine. We have a really bad setup here, especially with us going first. Gonna go for another brand new. Pick no cards to draw again. Like, the thing is, he plays Navy cards, right? Because he has this Subaru here, but he just hasn't hit any of his searches, which is crazy. Yeah, he's gonna rest the Shirahoshi. Makes sense. Shirahoshi is kind of bad against green in general. But it's fine, because we'll take this 7 here anyways. That's the thing, like, it would probably, if I didn't play Shirahoshi, it's probably 5-5. So she basically still did her job. Yeah, we're gonna just go 6 again. Try to get another 2k out. You should be taking this. Especially since, I was gonna say, especially because you missed both your searches, dude. You need the cards. But no, he countered again. He's crazy. We get Morley out, which can't be rested because it's an 8 cost. Looking pretty good right now. We don't have much counter. But like, as long as we're able to stall out, which next turn we can go like double Nami and draw off both of them. Which like, yeah, you can rest one of them, but you can't rest both. And since they replace themselves, it's still not a bad thing to do. But you see how we're like every turn putting a Dawn on our leader? That's fine, dude. This is an 8 cost. You're not hitting this shit. Against me 5. I think I'm gonna take. No, I'm gonna counter with Shirahoshi. Ooh, Uso's pretty good too, but he also does just rest that. We get like no value from it. So I think we're just gonna go Nami, draw. Ooh, Karasu, 1 Dawn short, and Nami again. Could draw off this as well, but I think we're better off just going PSK face. And I think we leave the Morley standing for 1 turn, just so that next turn I can go. He just passed? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll go Karasu. We'll go lead 5, draw 1. This is a little bit unfair, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure we were winning this game either way, right? Let's go 5 again. And let's see, we're at 2 cards in trash. You know what? Let's establish the... We'll do Tempest Kick here. Just to draw a card, and we'll establish the Usopp. Pass. We'll probably end up throwing this Jinbei for you're the one who should disappear. He does rest 1 on my Nami, which makes sense. We'll counter this, I think. I think that's still worth it. Oh my goodness. 10 cost Doflamingo coming down. Pretty good. But I can now take 1 of your lives. How do you like that, boss man? I'm gonna go 7 on my face. I think I blocked that. No, actually I don't. I do like this. Pop. And now we have a Shirahoshi. He doesn't have that many cards in hand. Could go that, but that doesn't make any sense. Let's go 7 face and pop 1 of these brand news. Then if he takes this, we go with Karasu to discard a card. Nice. Oh, did he trigger? Because if he triggers, then I can't discard a card. No, don't tell me. Don't do me like this. Okay, he didn't trigger. We're fine. We'll keep 2 Dawn up for Shirahoshi, but we will go like this. And I think we go face here. It's like, how many blockers can he really have? Yeah, let's go face. I think he's cooked either way. And we'll just play the Shirahoshi over the Nami here. Yep, very nice. And then we'll play over Nami and we'll pass. Because now he can only rest 1 of the blockers, right? So we'll keep 1 blocker up. Yeah, he just passed again. Yeah, that's him conceding. Yeah, GG's. I don't know if he's just fucking got sensitive buttons, but then it was crazy. But yeah, he was not winning that game either way. I mean, the top end, making him take lives, Koala's just too strong, dude. That's crazy. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing just like the starter 14 package going into Koala, because they do have some very interesting synergies, and I was able to pull off some of them today. I think that Usopp is kind of a sneaky tech that you might want to run. Being able to KO a 4 cost on curve like that is so sneaky. It's just very nice. And if you enjoyed videos, you know, want to see more like this, leave a like, subscribe. You know, you can also join this channel as a member now. It gives you additional perks and stuff. So please check that out as well. But this is going to be it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.